As a blockchain developer, what helped me at my initial stage, that I was pretty lucky that I got the internship when I had very minimum knowledge about this decentralized ecosystem. So as you all know that I came from a non-technical background. I started as a WordPress developer, then I gradually learned the programming language because I had faced a lot of problem. Whenever I want to make any customization in the application, I have to hire a developer, and then I had to pay a lot of money for that. So that's how I thought that if I really want to sustain in this particular industry, I have to learn the coding and I have to understand that how things are happening, then I can able to provide all the services to my clients. So that's how I came into this development. I learned the programming language. I was really lucky at that time that I started focusing on this Java's framework, because I thought that if I learn this particular programming language, it's opened a lot of doors for me. I can go to back end, front end. There was a lot of frameworks were also available. So I learned the JavaScript, and that helped me to get my first internship. So I was working in a security firm where I have to simply write the document for the smart contract. And the best part was that as I was writing the document, that's how I learned. So the developers were writing the contract, and it was my work to simply make the documentation, highlight all the things in the white paper. So that's what I was doing, and that helped me a lot to look at the contract, that what exactly happening in the industry, how we have to write the contract when we are working on any live project. So this helped me a lot, and that's how I gradually come into this learning, and I started focusing on the smart contract because I built the foundation. After working in that organization for the 6 to 7 months, I built my foundation about the Solidity programming language, and I already understood the JavaScript frameworks. That's helped me to learn about all of these tools, and that's how I started focusing on the full stack developer training. So the transition happened very smoothly. There was not that bumping. It happened very smoothly, and it was a nice experience. The one suggestion you can take from this particular video, that you should never narrow your road when you are starting up. Don't try to think too much about that this will happen, that will happen. Like, do your work gradually, and you will find that all the things will automatically come into play. And I can see that I'm extremely lucky that I got a good mentor during my early stage, and I'm still in contact with them. Like, sometimes I get stuck, they help me a lot. When I need someone, they help me in my project. So I was pretty lucky, and I got a lot of support, so there's no doubt in that. But the one thing you can do is just try to focus what you want to do. Just decide it, and try to avoid this jargons, this noise you will have around yourself, because right now AI, everybody is talking about AI, and it's become a fashion where you have to talk about negative things. Like, that's the two options you will have. Once you can talk extremely good about something, or you can simply try to demonize a particular segment. In that way, you will get the more eyeballs on your video. So just try to understand what is the requirement. If an industry exists, it produces some sort of value, and there is $1 trillion economy there. So try to understand that what problem it's happening, and what problem we are trying to solve in the decentralized ecosystem, and try to learn it. The problem right now we have is that the information is everywhere, but you have to filter out those information, and you have to take only those information which is needed for you. So right now, as a developer, as an employer, as a business owner or a business provider, you have to fight with this unnecessary information which is there in the market. You have to filter it out, those information. So I would highly encourage you that if you are starting up right now, whatever your interest is, despite this AI is exist, no problem. Like, just give 1 or 2 months. If you give 1 or 2 months, definitely it's going to save your next 2 to 3 years. Because I wasted a lot of time when I was working as a WordPress developer. I was trying to learn from here and there, and that consumed most of my time, and I felt like I was learning, but I was not learning. So if you get a proper guidance or proper course, make sure to go with that. That will save your time, and it will help you a lot, because it will give you a complete pattern which you have to follow and which you're going to implement. So the best way to build project, try to understand that if it's fit for you. If you are building the project and you are feeling that you are getting excited, you can easily able to understand, and that 1 or 2 week will give you enough idea that whether you need to continue this technology or you have to leave it and switch it to something else. So that's what you can do it. That's the one golden advice I always give to all the students, that try to build a project, try to understand that are you comfortable with that, are you going to continue for a longer time or not. If it's good, then simply go with that. Otherwise, you can simply leave it. Because when I started learning the coding, I was excited, and I still remember I built the very first project. I didn't start learning about the HTML, CSS. What I did, I simply follow a YouTube channel, and the channel is still there and the video is still there, and I just follow that step by step. It was a bootstrap project which I was following, and I was building the entire front end. So that's how I started, and that's how I got familiar with all the technology, and that's how I came here. So that's what I would suggest you. Simply jump it, build a project, and give your 1 or 2 weeks. After that, you will automatically understand the requirement and the need of the industry, and whether you are able to do it or not. So that's what I would suggest you if you are absolute beginner, intermediate, because you're going to have the competition everywhere. No matter what industry you go, you will have this competition. It doesn't mean that you need to simply avoid your labor, your focus from the learning. The biggest problem we're going to have in the coming future, where a lot of people will lack the skills, that situation will definitely come. Because right now, if I have personally noticed in my organization, like, they're not able to write a simple letter if you tell them to write it. So all do, they simply give the command to the chat GTP and get the letter, and they can send it. They're not able to write the letter. So somehow we are getting downward